In this video, we're going to go over program 8.5, which is reading data in fixed columns using formatted input. Basically, in this program, we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did in program 8.4. Okay, so we're going to upload or create a data set in SAS with a reading a file that comes in where the data comes in columns, in fixed columns, right? Okay, so we're gonna be doing exactly the same thing, but the syntax is gonna be a little different. So this is another way, right? Another way of achieving the same goal, which is uploading or creating a data set from data that comes in a file with fixed columns, variables in fixed columns. So you see, okay, so we give the data set a name, health in this case. The in file statement is the same as before. The difference here comes in the input statement. So we're gonna have at, right? That's what we call the column pointer, right? The at symbol is saying SAS, okay, in the first, starting with the first column, we're going to have the variable subject, which is a character variable, that's the dollar symbol, and it has, it spans 3 columns, and then dot, right? Now, starting at the 4th column, we have the variable gender, which is in 1 column, and it's a character variable. And then starting on the 5th column, we have the variable age, which has, spans 2 columns. It's a numeric variable, so, we don't put the dollar sign. The dollar sign is only for character variables, and so on and so forth. Okay? So that's how you do it. It's very simple. You always start by saying, okay, at column, let's say 12, we have the DVP variable starts at column 12, and it spans 3 columns, and that's it, right? So you do that for every single variable, and I have a proc print to print the output of this. If you run it, you see, it's very straightforward. It gives you the same output as before. Now notice that it was able to read the empty spaces, right? The empty or the missing variables, the missing values. Because basically you're telling SAS where to find the variables, in which columns they start, how many columns they span. So if SAS sees that, there's something missing, it will pick it up, okay? Like it did here. So this is an alternative way to create a data set with by reading data in fixed columns. It's an alternative way to what we learned before in program 8.4, which is the column input type of way of doing this. And this program 8.5 is called the formatted input.